Nice knee. He got him. Werdum trying to finish. It is all over. Fabricio Werdum is the new interim UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Look at this perfect placement. Boom. Just right on the jaw. Let's see it again. Beautiful knee. And Hunt goes down. And it caught Hunt moving in as well. He goes down, falls, and Fabricio jumps all over him. Just relentless with punches. Herb Dean gave Hunt every chance he could to recover, but Fabricio was just hammering at him. He just didn't have a chance.
Switch.
Another hard right hand by Fabricio. And Kane swollen and bloody. Having a hard time.
We've never seen Kane look like this.
Guillotine, guillotine.
Looking to lock it in. Can he get it?
He stopped it.
It is all over. It is all over. Fabricio Werdum is the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion.
Very few people on the planet have the jiu-jitsu skill of Fabricio Werdum in the heavyweight division. Look how he locked that up absolutely perfectly, and Kane was done. Look at this. As soon as he shot, Fabricio immediately slides that right in. Perfect technique, cranking that neck sideways. Spectacular jiu-jitsu, and the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world is now Fabricio Werdum.
Danger, which is why he's frozen. Alan Finfu in the corner giving him advice.
Oh, that's tough.
He's going to get his arms, his legs free.
That's bad news for Gus.
Really bad news.
Fabricio is going to take his time, hammer fist him, and loosen that grip, and he's already going to break it.
Gustafsson can bridge over here. He can bridge over.
He's got to think about something like that, because if he just stays here, that is going to get pulled.
Oh, that's going to be extended. There it is! Wow. It is another submission win for Fabricio Werdum.
So look at this. Werdum chases him down, stays on the back, trips the leg, jumps immediately to try and take the rear naked choke, and Gustafsson falls back and tries to start scraping him off. But then you see Werdum, he switches his focus, his arm comes over the other side of the head, and he switches to the arm grip. And then as he rolls him back over here, he's got that leg across the face, then he brings his other leg over, crosses his feet to trap both arms. And then you can see him working the grip. Gustafsson's doing everything he can to hold on, but then the hammer fists come, and that weakens the grip, and then Werdum rotates around and pries that grip open.
One of them meant Brazilian redwood.
Yeah, some are not so, they're not so positive.
Oh, big flip,
Trying to finish Russow here. Caught him with the right. Big shots by Werdum. Trying to finish this fight. Hammer fist.
That's it.
It is all over. Fabricio Werdum, victorious in his homecoming.
Fabricio throws that inside leg kick, and I believe it was an uppercut. Yup, there it is. Right on the jaw, drops him. I mean, that just shows you what kind of power and how much improvement Fabricio Werdum has made in his striking. And here he finishes him off with punches and hammer fists until Herb Dean has seen enough. Huge, huge victory for Fabricio Werdum.
His attention.
Again with the knees.
An Anderson Silva type of attack.
Werdum attempting a guillotine.
Now it's not his downed opponent because he's got one hand down. Now it is. Yeah.
Not to the head. No knees to the head.
It wasn't at first, but once the hand went
Gonzaga
down, then he knew he couldn't
looks like
knee.
he's tiring, Mike.
Yes, big time. 45 seconds remaining in this round,
This
Joe.
is very bad for Gonzaga. He's got to get out of this spot. Werdum's going to put him away. If he doesn't, his head is caught up against the cage. Dan Emelianenko's thinking about stopping it. Gonzaga has got to roll.
35 seconds. Look, he's throwing the elbows up as Gonzaga. And another elbow. That's what's keeping this fight going. Is he protecting himself? No! It is all over! Fabricio Werdum!
Victory for Fabricio Werdum. Fabricio was very effective in landing knees in this fight. Bang! There, one right on the jaw. And he gets that plum, that Muay Thai clinch. Now here, when he got behind Gonzaga, just landing these shots, Gonzaga stuck up against the cage. Excellent control by Fabricio. And Gonzaga just unable to respond. Dan Migliotta stops it. Big victory. Big victory for Werdum.
Start this fight on the feet. Oh, triangle. Look at this. Is it on? Yes, he's got it. Beautiful armbar. He went for a triangle and he made it into a straight armbar.
Supporting Fabricio Werdum in this fight.
And here we go in the replay. Now that is the escape actually for a guillotine choke. Jump to the opposite side. And here we go. Triangle. Yeah, it's locked in. Straight into an armbar. Very nice. Wow. And it's difficult, you know. I mean, Roman has short and stocky arms. Very difficult to armbar somebody like that.
A work of art courtesy of Fabricio Werdum.
Back to half guard. Werdum may turn this into a pass here. And he does. Couldn't see it from the angle there, but his leg is on the outside. He's inside control. Nogueira looking to get back to his feet. Werdum has his back. He's got one hook. And perhaps Werdum trying to set up an armbar here. That's exactly what he's trying to do. He's going for that belly down armbar. And Nogueira, very stubborn. He's not really one to tap. And he's got it. Here Werdum is working against another jiu-jitsu master in Nogueira. A very similar kind of setup that we saw from Erikson and Rafael Zentsov, and here he is with that belly down armbar. Once he was able to separate and get that arm away from Nogueira's leg, he engaged his hips, put a lot of pressure on that elbow joint. Nogueira,
who's also an excellent striker.
Yeah, he's well-rounded. Oh, but then look at him, he attacks a single. But we haven't seen that much from Werdum in terms of his wrestling. The fight with Overeem last time was all striking.
This is not good.
This is not good for Walt Harris. Early, especially when they're not wet.
Yes.
There's no slipping. This is where Werdum wants to be right away early in this fight.
And Verdum's not tired. No one's, you know, beautiful
right
mount.
to the mount.
Look how he's great finding the legs. Tremendous pressure from Fabricio Werdum. Walt Harris is in a lot of trouble here. But look at this. Scrambles.
And Werdum's one of the only heavyweights that can ride you like that.
look, there's the tap. So Fabricio Werdum.
You see Werdum attack the single leg. Walt Harris tried to keep the leg outside. But watch, as soon as that leg comes inside, there it is. It's stuck in the middle. Now you don't have that post. You don't have that lever to balance on. And right here, Werdum allows Harris a little bit of space. Don't think Walt pushed him off. He allowed him a little bit of space to take his back. Walt Harris thinks, back choke. Werdum, I'm working, bud. Well, I'm working.
Kyle telling me. Oh, and Werdum with the guillotine. It's in there deep. Kyle trying to post up and walk through it. He's got to drive his right shoulder into the mat, and that he's pulling backwards means the choke is working. And he gets out just like that. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at its finest. Well, here's how it got started, but it started bad for Kyle because he gave up good position. Giving up good position, though, he had this armbar. Look, he just needed to pull his heels in a little bit. Werdum able to spin around, take the pressure off of the shoulder, and get himself in a real good dominant position on top. This is where Werdum wanted to be. This is where he started doing really good damage, striking easy, clean forearms. That side position and control he has was beautiful. As Mike tries his escape, he's trying to pop that head up. Doing so, right into the guillotine. And Werdum had him tight. He had the arm, he had the shoulder, but still, he's had to squeeze real hard. Mike is really strong. Mike driving the shoulder down. You can see him lifting his body. He's trying to take the pressure off. But once you're in this tight, once you see him pulling back, he's caught. It's just a matter of when he's going to tap and when it's over.
He's going for an armbar.
He almost got caught in an armbar there.
Hammer fist by Fedor. Werdum trying to wrap him up.
He's got his arm again.
He's got it again.
He's got it straight. He's got it locked. He's almost got it locked. Here comes the triangle choke.
Werdum
is deep in a triangle choke. Fedor is very deep.
Werdum.
It looks like he was going to tap there. He's got his arm straight.
Oh,
He's tapping. He's tapping.
Fedor losing for the first time. Fabricio Werdum.
Best timing, relaxed, It was a jab and an uppercut, kind of a glancing hook, and an upper left sent Werdum down. But from there, Fedor jumped right into his guard, and Werdum started switching from hold to hold. This armbar was very close. Fedor back to smashing as opposed to fighting this position or stripping out to where he had power. He stayed on the ground, but he ended up getting trapped in this triangle, this leg choke, and you can see the color in Fedor's head changing. This thing got deep. He held it for a long time, and when you start thrashing like that, that means it's working. You saw Fedor looking for a place to tap there. When he freed up his hand, that one straightened out. He's just in a world of hurt. That arm was about to pop, and I think Fedor was about to go to sleep. What a fantastic submission combination put on by the BJJ black belt Werdum.
As you see him, he's moving his legs more, moving his hips more, definitely getting some more submission attempts. I think the first round, nerves were just setting in a little bit.
90 seconds remain in this second round. As again, you can see Werdum looking for Overeem's left arm, and has he...
Got a nice Kimura here. He's got it. He's got the shoulder lock. That's too far away from his body. He's got to pack the hand back on his back. He's got to get that hand on Overeem's back to be able to finish it. He's too far out. Oh, he might get it here. He might get it here. That's it. That's it.
It is over.
Oh, my goodness.
Werdum has indeed submitted Alistair Overeem. Here we go. Let's take a look at this replay of the sweep.
Good sweep. Back up on her feet. Knee to the head. Werdum bounces off the ropes and starts throwing immediately back and backs Overeem all the way to the other ring. All the way to the other ring ropes before he even starts throwing again. It was a great job of Werdum to surprise him with his hand game. Here's the Kimura. You can see he's got it locked up, getting ready to set it out, twisting up nice and tight. You can see him tapping up with his right hand on the mat.
Get it. He is so good at this.
Well, never count out the big cat until it's time, but definitely in a danger zone here is the Erikson, as Werdum has the back, and he does tap the rear naked choke. Good job by Fabricio Werdum in his debut. Erikson throughout the fight, bosses. We take a look at the replay.
That was a really nice. See this? This is the three shot that I said was all a hit. Boom! Oh, that was almost an uppercut hit. I think Tom did a good job. He did a great job. You know, he threw a lot of power away with the upper body throws, and he ran a little bit out of gas. And here we go, of course, with the rear naked choke. Yeah, and it slid on. This was all over again. We saw this before with Tom Erikson here at the Pride Fighting Championships.
And gets back up to his feet again.
Passes to half guard. Very powerful pass right there. He's using the instep to push down the thigh to spread the legs apart so he can pop his left leg out, slide it to the side, and now he's mounted. Bad spot for Brandon Vera.
30 seconds remains in the round. A lot of time to work for Werdum. Werdum trying to finish Brandon Vera here in the first round.
This does not look good
Vera's
for Brandon
in big
Vera.
trouble. Vera trying to protect himself.
That's it.
It is all over.
Now here's the situation. You're mounted by a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. All you can do here is defend. Brandon Vera's got his hands up. He's trying to defend. He's taking some shots. Dan Mergliata's on top of him. Brandon's got his arms covering his face. I mean, the shots are getting through. He is getting tagged. But he doesn't seem defenseless to me.